Is it working better? No way. Awesome. Yeah. We might have found the magic solution. I see one viewer. I don't know who you are, but thanks for sticking with it here in this technological mess. We changed the cell phone setting to only search for LTE signal rather than struggling and fighting to get that 5G, and hoping that may improve video and audio quality significantly. Go! Go! Can you go? Go all the way around in because otherwise they won't know. It's on YouTube.
I need you to calm down because...
Okay.
And I need to find out if it really works.
Yeah. Wow. That looks like it's working. So now go tell everybody. All right, YouTube is working for the moment. We'll see. Okay. Game 3. Here we go. Hope serving first. Kojos versus Torch. And it's 1-0 juniors. Hope going the other way. Got a free ball to Layla. Tees it up. That's a little bit over the net. It's all right. Here's Liv. Liv's going to get it back from Hope. Tried to push it through. Didn't get over the net, though. So 4 touches called on Kojos and side out for Torch. 1-1. On the court right now, Braylon, Anya, Liv, Layla, Kaya, and Hope. It's going to come to Kaya. There's a set for Braylon. Goes down the line off the top of the tape, still in play. It's going to be out long on the hit from the 10-foot line by Torch. Kojo's up 2-1. Serve from Liv, nice and deep. A lot of mustard on it. Here's a good pass from Liv. A quick set to Anya, and the tip down and in. Point juniors up 3-1. Kaya to Hope. Hope set it for Layla coming from behind her. That's a tough play. Not able to get it over the net, and it's 3-2. Kaya to Hope. This one's going to go outside to Layla. A little low, but the tip went off the top of the hands Now a hit that Kaya handles. Hope back outside for Layla. It's a little bit of a scramble, and that's going to be too many touches for Torch. Side out Kojo's. 4-2. Liz in for Anya. Kaya will go back to serve. Nice serve. That's a rip. It's a tip over the top. Kaya got there. Here's a back row attempt from Liv. Goes back corner. Nice hit. Far corner by Torch. It's down and in. Nice. Yeah, there's 6 viewers. I got my job. All right, here comes Clara. Maggie up. Will serve. But she needs a ball. Oh, there it is. That is a rocket knuckleball. We'll get a free ball here from Liv. Up for Maggie. That's over the net. She's able to get it back, though. Here comes the boom. Liz with a kill on a nice set. Timeout Torch, 6-3 Kojo's. Got the wave going with the juniors faithful. The little sisters riling up the crowd, trying to will this team on to victory, which they need to stay alive in the tournament for a championship. They need to win all 3 games today, and reportedly all in straight sets. So hoping for 6 straight sets in these 3 matches. It's a good start so far. Maggie with another bullet serve. Caught that passer right in the chest, and it's down. 4-point lead, 7-3. It's a good one. Down for an ace. Maggie Worrell back at it. She had a couple of big runs yesterday dialing in that serve, and has a couple already here in her first time behind the line today. Man, there's another one. Able to keep it alive. This is going to be a free ball for Clara. It's going to go all the way across to Layla. Tipped off of the hands of the blockers. Kaya sets it up for Layla. Nice play by Layla to just poke it over the tape and down to a good spot. Kojo's up by 6, 9-3. Bullet, far corner. Tipped up, Maggie. Now Kaya's gonna try to get all the way over. She did. Layla with the chance. She sent it to the back. Comes a hit off the top of Liz's fingers. Now back over. Free ball, but that's all right. Here we go. Liz with a clean block. Now it's back to Liv. For Liz. Oh, that got blocked and just stayed in bounds. Point for Torch to end the streak at 9-4. Kaya. Liz plays it up for Layla, who gets the kill. The rare set from the middle to the outside. That's why they practice out-of-system stuff routinely back at the home gym in Colorado. Here's Layla now to serve. It's Liv, Clara, Liz up front. Maggie and Kaya are in the back row as well with Layla. That one's high. Here comes Layla. She'll set it up for Liv. She's able to get there and tip it over. Oh, and that snuck into the back. Inbounds, 10-5. Layla, Maggie, Liv's gonna have to hit it from way back. Got it over. Well placed. That's to Maggie. Kaya, she'll go back over to Liv. She's out of bounds again. Oh man, that was a great attempt. It had to lean back for it and put it just a foot long. It's 10-6, at least subbing in for Layla. It's gonna be long. Service error by Torch, 11-6 Kojos. Liz will come back to serve Anya in for Kaya. And that's an ace for Liz. Nice knuckleball right over the tape. Doesn't usually go for the short. Probably wasn't intentional, but worked out. That's a good hard serve. Good pass, though. Middle hit. Good hit by Torch. And it's down. 12-7. Left-handed server back there. Elise passed to Maggie, had to come back behind the 10-foot line. And then a nice push by Liv off the blocker's hands, out of bounds to the side. Point Kojo's up by 6 again, 13-7. Braylon and Hope subbing in for Clara and Maggie. And we're back around to where we started with Hope on the serve. Cross and a good play to drop that in to the right of the blockers. (13-8). Then Kaya's pass was towards Hope. It just went over her head. We cut to 4, 13-9. It's Elise with a Hope. Elise with a back row hit. Hope able to stab that one, keep it alive. Here we go with Liv. Liv a little out the back. I don't know if they're going to call it tip. No. Just long. And the 6-point lead has been cut in half, 13-10. Hope over to Liv. Down the line. That's a great hit by Liv. She got it on the outside of both blockers. Straight to the ground. On the Torch side of the net. She'll go back to serve. Layla has come into the front row, joining Braylon and Anya. Kaya and Hope in the back row as well. Liv serve right down the middle. That's off the receiver and way back to the next set of court. So an ace for Liv. Extended the lead to 5. 15-10. Kojo's up here in the first set of game number 3. Nice and low. Get a hit from the 10-foot line, handled by Liv, and Hope able to get there enough to set it up for Braylon. Kaya keeps it alive. Hope to Layla. Layla off blockers. Saved though. Good job. There's a free ball coming to Liv. Now for Hope. She dumps it. Good read by their middle. She reached back to keep it alive. Now a tip. Braylon to Hope. Layla cross court. Long point ensuing. There's a tip. Anya got the tip, but I think she touched the net just barely. That's a bummer. Anya made a great play, had a great block, but I think the pinky finger probably tapped the net on her way back down, and the ref called it. Making it 15-11. Kaya, Hope, Layla. Tipped and down from Braylon. Good point. Kaya will serve. Anya's out, Liz is in. And a timeout by Torch. With the score 16-11. Great. Play resumes with Kaya. Short one, too short. There's Liv. Oh, yeah, there's hammer time from Liz far court with the kill. It's good placement going to the right of the blockers that were up in front of her. A nice set from Hope. Maggie serving with a 5-point lead, 17-12. Waiting for some administrative action happening at the scorer's table. Been a little surprised. This is our second year in this sport. I'm surprised continually how many times this happens where there's some sort of issue that ref and or scorers are staring at their cell phones during a game. But thankfully this one apparently resolved pretty quickly. As usual, I just wish it were hockey. Put 6 people on the ice. Doesn't matter where they're standing or what number they are. Here comes Maggie. And that one was a mishit by the outside from Torch. Didn't make it over the net. 6-point Kojo's lead returns to the maximum that it has been today, 18-12. Extended, that's a rip. It's a pretty decent hit, but handled by Kaya. Now back over to Clara. Her hit popped up. Clara got her hands on that. It's set up nicely for Layla, and her hit goes back row into a spot where only one Torch player could make a dive, and that was unfruitful. So kill for Maloney. The point, or a lead's now 7, 19-12. That one's sailed on Maggie. Libero over there wisely just turned to the side like Neo. Let that thing fly past him. 1913. Four players back and serve receive for Kojo's. It's going to go to Liv. Kind of went right in between Liv and Kaya. Liv's her arms out for it, went out into the crowd. (1914). It's going to be long and out. Liv with the last second duck all the way to the ground. And everybody having a good laugh about that. You usually don't see a player just hit the deck like it's an incoming grenade, but that's what Liv did and accomplished what needed to be accomplished. That serve was long, and we are back up by 6, and to the 20 mark, 2014, Elise will serve. Goes short, ace, no touch. Totally fooled Torch on that serve. Goes a little deeper that time. It's going to be a set to the middle. Blocked by Liz, but then just came down right behind her. Clara got a piece of it, not enough to keep it up. Elise. Back for Clara. And down. Vasco with her first kill of the game. That was a cool play from Maggie. She had Liz in front of her and Clara behind her, and those blockers went for Liz, and that opened things up for Clara to put it down. Liz's serves short and ace. (23-15) is the scoreboard. That one's low and over the tape, just as planned, I'm sure, from Liz. But 2 aces in a row to go to set point, 24-15. See if we can close it out. Went deep that time. There's Elise. Nice set. She's going to Maggie back to Clara. Clara with a nice swing. Should get a free ball out of this. Liv will play it to Maggie. Maggie's going to go Clara down the middle. That's kept up, though. Ball still in play. Outside hit and tipped off of Clara's hands and just fell into no man's land right there on our side of the net. Torch extends by at least 1 point here, 24-16. Anya's in the front along with Maggie and Clara. It's Kaya, Lisa, Liv. In the back row, just need one. It's to Elise. Good pass to Maggie. Maggie with the dunk. They saw it, though. Trouble for Torch. Maggie kept it up to Kaya. Liv comes in and gets the kill. That's off the fist of their back row player. Goes out the back over top of their fans, and that is set number 1 is done. Kojo's getting the job done. 1 down, 5 to go. We need 5 sets. Weird to say, but it's a good start. Back in a moment. It's a rainy day here in Indianapolis. Hopefully wherever you're watching from, a little better weather, but it's not cold. It's a warm rain and no precipitation inside this massive facility. 77 courts here in the Indianapolis Convention Center, augmented by 33 additional courts next door at Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Indianapolis Colts and the NCAA men's basketball tournament Final Four. At least typically, I think that's where they play it. Everyone enjoying the Sheraton Indianapolis City Center Hotel that most of us are at, adjacent to the main Monument Square in downtown Indy, with a really massive Civil War monument. Very impressive. Fountains. A little gaming area right around it with cornhole and ping pong. Not going to be used today, though, with the rain. Players are ready. Referee taking roll call. Libero just coming in. That's Kaya. Looks like we're ready to go. I think Torch will get the first serve this set since we began it last time. It's Layla, Hope, Braylon, Anya, Liv, and Kaya to start. Set number 2. Trojan's going for straight sets over this Torch team, who is the lowest or worst ranked team in this pool. They're number 91 in the division. We're number 37, and that's a great start. Braylon with a big swing right down the line to get things going for Kojo's. Liz just subbed in for Anya. Kaya's going to serve. lights one up down the middle. Liz with a clean block right down to the ground. 2-zip Kojos. They set their middle, but she put it right into Liz's hands. Kaya with another one right down the middle. They're going to try outside now. That got through. Out, but I guess they called it a tip. Liv thought it was no tip. Kaya not aware that the refs gave that point to the other team. 2-1. Torch will serve. It's going to be Kaya to Hope. Leaves it for Liv. She'll push it back. And that, I guess, was in. That was very close. Maybe just caught the back line on that hit. Tied at 2. Layla down off the blockers. Kill for Layla Maloney. And we have a side out. 3-2 Kojos. Maggie and Claris going to sub in. Hope and Braylon heading off for a rest. Maggie to serve. Oh, wow. What an ace. That was a work of art, that serve. Hugging the top of the tape, dropping it in within inches of the sideline, just past the 10-foot line. Man, there's another bullet. Oh, blocked by Clara, but out of bounds on the Torch side of the court. 4-3. Hate it when Maggie loses her serve because she's so good at it. Here's Liv to Maggie. Up for Liz, but it was into the net. 4-4. Oh, right off the top of the tape. A little bad luck for Kojos, but that happens. Clara with a hit. And then Liz with the overpass kill. Jumped way early, but luckily able to hang up there in the air for a little bit and get the kill. Tie it up at 5. Elise enters for Layla and will serve. Might be long, it is. Up the back. 5-6. It's in. It's to Kaya. Goes back to Clara. Clara got it. That's going to be a hit opportunity for Clara, and she put it to the back, straight down. Kill for Voskel. Nice play. Tie things up again, 6-6. Liz has the ball to serve. Anya joins the front row with Liv and Clara. In, got that one did not make it over the net, so from Torch. Point Juniors, they take the lead, 7-6. Good to the back. It's going to be an outside hit. That's out the back. Oh, they called in the net by somebody on Kojo's. So giving away some points here. The little ticky-tack infractions. Tied at 7. Torched will serve. Kaya, Elise, and Liv are back to receive. That's to Elise. Good one. And a point for Torch. They called Maggie on the double hit or double touch. Down by 1, 7-8. That's up. Ooh. Liv. It's gonna have, whoa. Off a weird angle by Kaya, not in. Down by 2, 7-9. That should be long. Out the back. And a point for Kojo's. We get a side out down by 1, 8-9. Hope and Braylon just subbed in. Hope's gonna serve. Short in the net. 8-10. That was a foot fault on the serve, so point Kojo's. Finally, Torch makes a little ticky-tacky mistake that benefits juniors. Liv is gonna serve, Layla's come in at outside hitter. Down by 1. Liv's serve went out the back or the side, but they said that the Torch player tipped it. And I thought she did too. She was, body language seemed like she was contesting it, but I think it was pretty obvious. Everybody saw it. And we're tied, 10-10. Another good one from Liv. They can't handle it. She's found her spot and has a couple of aces. They're gonna sub that player out for a different receiver. We'll see what Liv does this time. Went to the same spot. It's not a great pass, and now we'll have a back row standing hit that just barely went over Anya and found that hole in the middle of the formation. Which ties things up at 11. Kaya, Hope. Layla has to back off, but she's able to get it down the line. And now tapped down by Braylon. Great read. That was an overpass that just came to Braylon, and she two-handed it down for the kill and a 1-point lead for Kojo's. Kaya's back to serve. She's been ripping some just over the net. See if she can do it again here. Did it again. That's a tough play for Torch. They're going to have a lot of trouble. That's over the crowd on the second pass. And point for juniors with their biggest lead of the game, 2 points, 13-11. Goes for the short. A couple players diving together, blocked by Layla. Nice block. And lead goes up to 3. Timeout, Torch. We got the wave going here. And I don't know if I believe this. I'm looking at the screen that says 21 viewers. I don't know if anybody watching can see that same stat or if it's just me as the broadcast source, but if that's true, holy cow. Over 20 viewers to the 14 Steve fan base. Appreciate your support. Even if 17 of those 21 are bots, I don't care. Not that I don't know why anyone would program bots to fake watching a 14U volleyball game, but you never know. Kaya back at it. Oh man, great serve. They able to get it up though. Whoa. That was very close to out. It was a nice idea by their outside, cross court. Just barely caught the line, I guess. It's 14-12. It's Kaya. Hope goes outside. Braylon over the blockers. In. This will be a free ball. Oh, and the free ball kill went right over the front line players and right down at the 10-foot line. Dang. 14-13. It's Takaya, foot fault on Torch. That's their second one of the set. Hate to see that. It's silly, but point Kojo's back up by 2, 15-13, and our serving ace has grabbed the ball. Maggie will put the ball in play with Clara, Liz, and Layla up front. Kaya and Liv in the back. It's another absolute laser from Worrell. The movement, I don't know how well you can see it on a little phone screen or whatever, but it's a lot of velocity, perfect knuckleball. That thing is just moving back and forth by a few inches 2 or 3 times while it's in flight. Torch cannot handle it. Did it again. That one drops. They're able to get a play on it, though. Now a tip. Clara, Maggie, Liz with a bang and knocks down their libero. Knocked her right on her butt. She almost able to get it up, but good power from Polsgrove, and Maggie's back at it with a 4-point lead, 17-13. Here's Maggie. Goes back over to Clara. Rises. Nice hit. Good dig by Torch. They're able to just feather it over the tape, and then Layla with a kill into the blocker and then into the net right in front of her. And it's a 5-point lead for Kojo's. That inspires Torch to take their second TO. Here we go. Kojo's 18, Torch 13. Set number 2. Kojo's trying to win this one in straight sets if they can get to 7 before Torch gets to 12. That's in. Pass backwards, not going to be great. Get a back row hit, and it's another down ball kill for Torch. They've done a good job of that when they're out of system, just laying that ball into spots where Kojo's players are not. Maggie outside to Layla. Rises up. That's going to be out. Nope. Kaya played it. That's all. Then Liz rised up, but they were able to. No, we got the point. We got the point because Torch was in the net. I could hear the whistle. Apparently none of the players could. It is loud in here. So it is 19-14. Elise is in to serve. Liv back to the front row with Clara and Liz. Maggie and Kaya are in the back row with Elise. That's in. Rough pass. This is going to end up being a free ball for Kojo's. We'll get the slide. Liz with a tip that was a little outside her range. Then a hit way out the back. Point, Kojo's. Torch looking for a tip, but she hit it so high, there's no way. Even though it's Liz and Clara over there, they can get up, but they couldn't get up that high. 2014, shorty from Elise. Tip, Liv read it, put it right back over. Now we got a right side hit, and it's a good one. She found her way around Liv and down, so nice play by Torch to cut the lead to 5 at 2015. Liv with a pass. That's going to be inside. Liv had to come in and tap it. Liz with a block, but it went out the side. Just by a couple feet. And the lead is down to 4, 2016. Liv to Maggie. Maggie back set to Clara. It's a good one, but she had to tip it. Oh, Liz and Liv got a huge piece of that ball, and it rolled along the tape and down on our side. Timeout by Steve. It's 20-17. Big point here. Kojo's can go side out. They're up by 4, 21-17. Otherwise, it's 2018. There's a nice soft one for Kaya. Sets it up for Liz. She's able to tip it. Off the blocker and down. Timing not quite right. And get an important point. Up by 4, 21-17. A nice knuckleball. That's off hands and way back. They're going to have to free ball it. Liz with a pass to Maggie. She'll drop it for Clara. Poked it. And a block with Anya. Anya with a huge block to make it 22-17. Again, key plays from everybody across the roster here in an all-important second set. As juniors trying to work their way out of a 0-2 performance yesterday. That was a good serve from Liz. Here's an outside hit. Liz with a pass to Maggie. It's way beyond the 10-foot line, but Liv able to get it down and in. Perfect placement by Liv on a tough play. She's out at the 10-foot line. Found the spot. 23-17. Kojo's up by 6. Just need a couple. Put this match in the books. Down the middle. This is going to be tough. Liv with a big block. They're able to keep it in play. Liz with a pass to Maggie. She's going to go back set to Anya. She had to wait, but she got it off the top of the hands of their back row. Probably shouldn't have played it. It was probably going out, but generous for Kojo's, and we are at match point 24-17. Liz will serve, hopefully we'll just be this one more time, one way or the other. It's in. Ball play. We'll get a free ball. Liz with a diving dig. Here's Lise with a free ball. It's a cross blocked. Oh, it came down on our side. Clara and Anya were there. So Torch will get a chance to try to make a run. They need 6 in a row to tie it at 24. Kojos just need 1 point of the next 6 to put this away. It's 24-18. Elise, Maggie outside to Liv. Liv off the blockers. Ball in play. It's a tip. Maggie has it. That's passes way back. Liv, little down ball, and it's going to do the job. So Liv ends it with the down ball kill. It's 25-18 in back-to-back games. I think that's how the first set ended. Kojos straight set victors here against the 91 seed. As expected, according to the numbers, but good to see him come out swinging and get an important win. So that's 1 down, 2 more to go here today. Next match scheduled for 5 p.m. start. You never know where courts are going to be by late in the day, schedule-wise. But if this is really true, there are 20 viewers still on this. Man, what a beginning to day number 2 here in Indianapolis. We'll see you at 5 or somewhere around there. Enjoy your break. See you.